Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad matatag.
Later on with the break against the Bristleback, I think the Bloodseeker Rupture just dismantles multiple heroes. Kara could have some issues, but I mean, Bane's got 5 armor as well. So, I mean, that's where the Blightstone can maybe come into play.
Though, right? Like the Nightmare plus Blood, right? Oh, they get a kill even without. Okay. Sexy Yoge. Oh, is he going to be able to snipe the courier? Yes, he will.
Oh my, Sexy Yoge. Is this best name in the game as well? In this game in particular?
Okay, I was
It's too better than mine.
It's on point, I know. Topside Titan's about to die.
This is no way. Zika with the bushwhack. Okay, Kara. We'll still catch him out. So beautifully done. Ravens, the Tiny's advantage in regards to the right clicks. But Miki's still doing a very good job to be able to find his CS. Down bottom, Dismar does have Benjaz to be able to move on over. Meanwhile, across the map, Zeke is going to go down as well. So we're going to have multiple kills getting picked up here for Ravens. Both their side lanes off to a very good start. Good lane, Sexy Yogo.
Observer get placed down. Yogo.
Gonna have
the Yogo Gorilla.
The Engo Flow might be in a bit of trouble with 3 members nearby. Miki's actually going to try and turn to deal with a Bane instead. So they see an easier kill into Kara. And they will be able to find a very good position.
They know this is going on though.
Yeah, they have the ward at the triangle. No, bottom lane though. Cookooks are going to be in some trouble. Dart with the rotation down as well. They need to hold a stun to cancel the TP, and that's where Dismar comes into play. Infernal Blade out to stop him in his tracks, and meanwhile,
they're even stealing
back
away a little
towards
bit.
The triangle. They're not only stealing the stack, they're also getting the kill onto Lissex. But Miggy is going to look to show up and at least rectify the death. Getting Kara put into the grave.
Dart's coming top 2 with his Rupture.
Sharpshooter, not enough to get the kill for the moment. Ravage is out, clipping onto 3, but where's the follow-up? Miggy, he's hesitant about jumping into the middle. He'll chuck a remnant nonetheless to help get the kill, but you're just letting a Titan to be fed to the wolves. This is your offlaner. That's not a worthwhile trade with Ravage being expended as...
Now, I think you make a play around mid, now that you've got the Vlad's offering. If they use the glyph, then just rotate towards bot.
A lot of damage onto Kara once again, but Ravens... They're going to think about jumping in instead as Miki steps out to the right, so at least they don't find the Doom, but they get the Fiend Grip. Kara off the back of the kill, finding the level 6, and even Dismar feels that they need the Doom required to hold the Void Spirit down into place. With the Nightmare being up in a couple of seconds, not the Engo Flow is just going to toss Dismar even closer as Raven. They've got all the answers to Dreamers in this game 1. This net worth lead starting to get a bit out of control. Sexy Yoga is going to make him work for it. Should be able to get the deny with how many creeps there are.
And with that Vlads.
Zika?
This is pretty scary. You don't want to give up a tier 1 for free.
Up to the north, the Sharpshooter will make it down to the low ground, but look at the avalanche from the Engo Flow. Is going to be able to target down the clockwork for the moment. Meanwhile, to the northern side, though, Kugelhook is controlled. The Rupture just holding the Bristol back into place and will now expire so we can reposition. But I don't think Radiant can take the team fight, even with the Tidehunter trying to move over. But look at Niango Flow. Another jump in with the tiny comp.
Back for playing bot. No glyph, 45 seconds. Visage with Wraith Pact and level 2 familiars and hitting all your items.
Because you see, Niango Flow, an aggressive jump. Enough the damage to blow up Zika for the moment. TPs are starting to come on out. They need a way to protect the Tiny. Wraithpack might be able to enable this for the moment. He's got a big streak that they want to take out, but Dismar is in. Fiend's Grip as well to lock the Bristol back down into place. Niango's got the follow-up as well. And there's nothing they can do to protect the Bristol back. Dismar, no hesitation with the Doom afterwards, wanting to really secure the kill. But Radiant, they still want to turn it around. They've got the Void Spirit showing up. They even have Lissex as well with the Ravage. You got to make sure you don't group up, but they do just that. Ravage hits onto 3, but where's the damage? Migi is going to be lacking some ultimate charges now. Still gets the kill onto 1. They're going to be cautious though, because Dart's nearby. Ruptures at the ready. Finds a target onto Miki. They've got the familiars to chase him down as well. Kara's going to step to the backline. It looks like they should finally be able to get the kill. Lissex is doing an incredible job to stall this out. So Miki just gets away. Rupture expired. An Arcane now to play with for Miki. Dismar is actually going to jump in for it. Why not? And might coming at cost of his own life. Meanwhile, to the high again, though. They're trying to target the Tide. In fact, they're just looking to avoid the Tide and beelining straight to the Void Spirit. Silence into the chain control. It needs to be perfect. The hook shot might prevent that. It's sexy.
Went in.
Yeah, a hook shot to try and delay it, but it doesn't matter because the Void Spirit jumps into the middle. They're still going to be cautious, though. The Bristleback, a real menace throughout these team fights, but the Rupture will hold him into place, but they don't have a ways to deal with the Tiny's damage output. Is Niengo Flow time and time again finding the combinations? He's going to have another round of the abilities up shortly as well, but Dreamers playing around their tier 1 tower, trying to set up the formation. Maybe they'll turn to the Bristleback instead, but they're falling low. They've got to be cautious.
No one's going to die.
It's looking almost unkillable. They'll get rid of everyone else, but Kugelhook will...
The Resonant Pulse come outside the pit, so they know exactly what's happening.
Sexy Yoga. Charging up the hook shot, and Niango Flow's going to be in with the combo, but the double damage room. Not enough to get the kill. A beautiful placement. The Cogs forces the Tiny to stay in the river, and he won't be able to escape.
Dard's in, though.
Pick off to start the fight, but Dard is just ripping them apart. The Bloodseeker with the triple kill. No answers to Dard. They deal with the Tiny, but they leave the Bloodseeker incredibly free just to charge one hero. Could set up for a kill on the Niango Flow. 3 heroes nearby. They're going to try and move him with a sharpshooter. Let's see if the burst is going to be enough. There's no TPs coming out at all, and that is all off the back of the Observer Ward place from Dreamers. Beautifully done. And out of top, look at this.
Nice.
TPs are coming out. Oh no, the hook shot. Sexy Yoruge just off the mark. They should be able to deal with the first life thanks to Zika. They've got the Ravage at the ready. Dismond's going to be in. A Doom, though, beautiful read, just taking out of the Tide Hunter. They don't have the Ravage to turn this fight around, and now Dard just chases down the Bristleback. The pure damage, thanks to the Aghanim Shard, is something that the Bristle just cannot handle.
I mean, he's taking, like, a ton of physical damage every second. He's just farming cogs at this stage, getting about 100 gold from each cogs that Sexy Yoge places down with all of that attack speed that Dard's got. And yeah, you don't even need to put yourself in a risky position. Just let the familiars do the work.
That's a big jump. The damage coming out, they might actually be able to get Benjas. One more right click. They need a way to be able to cancel the Fiend's Grip. Sexy Yoge. There we go. The Battery Assault will be able to cancel that one. Now another follow-up as well for the stun lock. Dismar doesn't get some distance away. And now Miki
could die.
Considering about going for Dard, but the first movement speed will get the Bloodseeker back to the high ground. Hang on, Dard.
He's moving fast.
He wants to go back in because he sees the clockwork.
Yoge, no.
Just
he's stuck in the trees.
Easy pickings, and out they'll go back for the Bane though because Niango Flow is back alive. A Ravage to hold them back, but where's the damage follow-up? Niango Flow is going to be able to toss Slicksex closer to Dard. But there's the Tendies, Niango Flow. This is another big kill. Multiple deaths in a row for your Tiny. And Dreamers.
Ravage still on cooldown, so making sure to show Lizex in the lane. And even if it's only Dismar that they pick up, that'd be big.
They're going to go for Benjaz instead, but the Aghanim Shard holding the back for the moment. Off to the triangle though. Tiny blows up one. Meanwhile, Dismar gets a Doom onto the Bristleback as well. They need to retreat. Rated, they can't take this fight. They're going to try and buy some time for the Bristleback to be able to get out of harm's way. They've done a beautiful job at doing so. And now they can counter-initiate and go back in. But the Void Spirit's in trouble. They've got no answers to the Fiend's Grip. It's a Bushwhack just coming out too late.
Another decent use of the Tendies, but yeah, it just wasn't enough. And again, I'm not sure how big of a fan I am of this this build on the Bristleback. Like, he's going into the AC. I'm not really seeing what it's going to provide to the team. I feel like you've got enough minus armor already coming through from your Aghanim Scepter. And even just in terms of providing armor for yourself, that's not where the majority of the damage is coming from. It's from the Bloodseeker in my eyes. I feel like if the Bristleback is able to just not man-fight the Bloodseeker, have him controlled up by the rest of his team, he's going to be in a really good spot. But if it gets to that stage where you're looking to rely on a plate mail to give you that extra layer of survivability, it's not going to be great.
Did the Tiny just... Yeah, oh yeah, in front of a tier 3 tower. Oh no, this is almost Scepter complete.
Maybe 2 creep waves inside your base does matter.
Yep, Niango Flow now,
With
seeing
Void
that the
Spirit up
Void
there,
Spirit's
they
top
can go.
lane. It's a deep dive behind the buildings. The anger flow, look at the rabbit to cover them as well. That's beautiful from Lissex. They need to follow up damage. They're going to try and deal with cover towards the backline, but this means the Bloodseeker's going to free fire. Just charges down the Bristleback, and now we can clean up. Turning to the Voids, bro. Bashes galore. It dissimulates out, but Niango Flow is in a perfect position to stop him in his tracks. And our Dard, once again, a blink on forward onto Lissex. As Ravens, one team fight. It was looking like a good start for Dreamers, but not enough for them to stall this out. A couple of hits with the tree volley. Might even get Sexy Yogi as well as Niango Flow, the star player for them in a game one here. 18, 5, and 14. What an incredible performance from the position 2 on Ravens.
Yep, you give him the game to be able to just execute the lock. That's the one that you need to be looking at, the bash. Okay. That's the one that's the bit... I made a bit of a...
We do see he's having a very good time up top. Kara, I don't think he cares about being stuck in the cogs, honestly. He's got a crap load of damage, and he's going to stand his ground. Demand fight, but... Zika, he'll come out on top thanks to the stick charges. One more right click from Dart, though, will get himself a kill. Meanwhile, bottom lane, though, Sexy Yogi, he goes down. Kukulhook still got the time walk to play with, so we'll be able to get back down to this outside. But Dismon toss
points the time lock. Got time dilation.
Ooh, okay, he's gonna be fine. Nemo Dart, though, is the one that's in trouble. He's got the range creep to tank up the battery soul. Now, Kara as well is gonna take it. Oh no! The tower damage and the fire blast, but it's not enough. Kara, he doesn't have the damage by himself, and the smash of the shield takes the Luna's life. We've got Chaos up top and mid lane as well. Chaos continues as Migi just misses. You have to keep the hook counter going as well. At least Migi down bottom. This is a nice rotation. Benj. Oh, the
Zika top 2.
Oh no, he missed the hook. Benjaz should still go down. They're able to surround him, although Dismar's going to step in with a combo, but Kukulhook just gets the time walk away. The nick of timing, but
body blocked him.
He's still got enough soul assumption charges. Bottom lane, Miki's going to try and turn it around with the Dismember, but they're going to be cautious because Benjaz with another round of the Soul Assumption and one more right click. Another lane that the Visage is able to thrive in, and meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we've got a dive under the tier 1 tower. Lissex, along with Zika, gets another double kill onto the duo of the Lina and the Ogre.
Just on retaining mid.
Kukulhook should be able to chase down Dismar, especially with Sexy Yogi nearby. You would hate to drop the chrono for it, and he's not going to do so. Meanwhile, Zika's trying to solo kill Dard. He killed the wrong cogs. Oh no, the cogs. He tried to get rid of the one next to the tree, so he couldn't even escape regardless. A solo kill. Lissex had to use the spear as well, I suppose, to help out, but Arena's going to be laid down. A beautiful placement of the arena. Niango Flow's going to try and chase him down. The remnant will secure with a kill. They're doing a really good job to kite Migi, though. An avalanche into the toss closer to Benjaz. He's going to go for a TP out, but the burst is there. Soul Assumption, along with Niango Flow's damage output, puts a shot to the Pudge's life. Going to be laid down. Meanwhile, down to the south, though, Niango Flow having the double damage room puts a lot of damage into Migi, but there's the combo finally.
The
Arena into the Mortimer Kisses, but Benjaz, he's playing with the Aghanim Shard early on, so all the damage mitigation. They've got the Chrono to potentially turn it around, but can they get the damage inside the bubble? It might not be possible as Niango Flow jumps in with the Aghanim Scepter. They get the Sansa, control Faceless Void, and our Seeker too will be chased down as Ravens only lose the Tiny.
Oh my god is right, and
they have the ultimate to be able to find their way back into this game. You need some big chronos and arenas. They're going to be turning their eyes to Benjaz. A smoke up. It's just a Visage in the lane. Close to the tier 2 tower, but the rotation's probably going to be a little bit too late, but the Mortimer Kiss is dropped. They're going to have the damage to kill him off before the Stormform, but now Dire, they come in top. They know that all the ultimates were used. They want to capitalize on this. Although Niango Flow is going to be fine. Silence into the Dissimulate, gets the reposition. Now he's going to go back in for the Pudge instead, as Migi is in trouble for the moment. The spear is not going to get enough distance away, so Lissex has to use a defensive BKB. He should be okay with the Bulwark, but that's a 2 for 1.
No, he's fine. Why did you leave?
What's...
Slowly bonk him down.
So much time wasted, honestly.
Why? No! Why?
I don't
What's
know.
the point?
I don't know. In the river, Dismar.
They could get Dismar.
They might be able to, but the rest of the team are coming. They're not killing him fast enough. Kukul's going to get the BKB off, so the damage for the Eclipse is going to be heavily negated. But Kukul's got nowhere to go. He jumps to the left side, but Niego and Benjas, they were just waiting, anticipating that movement out to the secret shop. They block off the escape, and they kill off the carry.
He needed a sphere. You've already got the Wraith Pack to be able to do it, so just anything additional is going to be uber helpful.
Go for the hook! Oh no, they see him. Oh, the toss into the familiars. Kukul hook? That's an incredible chrono with the Mortimer Kisses as well. They're going to be able to get one. They'll get the second life as well afterwards, but have they used too much for the initial side of the team fight? Miki
I think they're pretty happy.
Benjaz back inside the base. The Aghanim Shard comes out in the nick of time, and now this is all Dire's team fight to reign supreme. A toss in once again from Dismar. The Engo Flow's got the follow-up. 4 down, couple of buybacks are there, but without the ultimates, there's no way they can stop the siege.
Man, that was so close to being incredible for them. Almost taking out the Visage there takes away a huge portion of the damage. Would have been another 2 boots of bearings that he's able to use as a result of that.
Oh,
They're
not
just trying to get
again.
his free kill.
Not like this.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Especially in the elimination game coming through. Zika, he's trying his best to man fight. They're playing with him a little bit here. It has to feel so discouraging, though. So your Peruvian countrymen looking to come through, and Zika will fall with the dieback. These players have a lot of pride, though. They're going to be looking to play all the way to the death, and unfortunately for Dreamers, this might be it for them in the TI qualifiers. A little bit of bait, perhaps. You need to throw him on the front lines, though. You can't just have him slowly dawdling into a lot of these team fights. Dismar would be a decent one.
In the lane. Kara's behind him as well.
There's the coordination.
There's no damage fault. They have to Mortimer Kisses for the Tiny, and that's not what you want. You need the Kisses for a big Chronosphere. But now without the damage being inside the bubble, Niengo Flow double damage room from one to the next. He goes jumping on 4 with 0 cares in the world.
Okay, not bad.
Still a double Chrono, but where's the damage? It's just not there. Wraith packed off to the right side. All the damage mitigations out. And with the ultimates being expended and no one left standing, the G's are dropped. And unfortunate for Dreamers Esports, they will be eliminated from the TI 11 qualifiers.